Hello YouTube, it's Scuba here. So yesterday I went through with one of my lifelong dreams of finally getting up on stage and doing stand-up comedy. I posted the video, it's had mixed reviews, which I expected. It's my first time, and I definitely sucked some dick up there on the stage, but I'm so happy I finally did it. So this is going to be a short story about what it's like to grow up with a anxiety disorder. So basically, since I've been a little kid, I never really talked to that many people except for other like super nerds like myself. And I even had like this what would you call it? It was like a 5 minute rule with friends. If neither one of us said anything for 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. That's a pretty long time for what's about to come. The other people that was involved could hang up the phone, could leave the situation, and be like, yeah, this is awkward, I'm out. It's a pretty weird thing whenever it comes down to it, but that's what you have to do whenever you're a group of socially awkward people. Like, sometimes that's just what has to happen. Someone needs to walk away. So, I've been battling my anxiety disorder since I've been a very young kid. Haven't talked to that many people, like I said, growing up. And just recently, I picked up Uber driving to practice talking to people, to practice meeting people, and, make supplementary income in between jobs here. And also gives me tons of time to focus on the YouTube channel and everything else. I'm sure most people could tell, I get in front of camera, I immediately just go like, what do I do? What do I say? I could have like an entire script laid out, but the second the camera's on, I become awkward as fuck. It's just like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say. And that's something I'm personally working on, and hopefully will be improving on in these coming up videos. So yeah, that was a thing. I was actually on medicine, sertraline, for anxiety for about a year and a half before my doctors had me go off of it. The side effects of it basically turned you into a zombie where I would talk like this and nothing mattered. Just kill me, kill my friends. I don't fucking care. Anything that happens, it happens for a reason. Sure, why not? Seems like a likely excuse. So I had to obviously get off of that. It made me into an emotionless zombie, and a lot of other people say the same thing. Getting off of it was really, really hard. Like, sertraline is something that controls the receptors in your nerves. I am definitely dumbing it down right now. I can't think off the top of my head exactly what it does, but essentially that's what it does. It makes it so you react less to things that are happening around you. It's harder to freak out about them. It's harder to have like anxiety or a panic attack, which I'm quite well known for, and that's why I was put on them. Getting off of it basically was a roller coaster of emotions. You would go through like good periods, bad periods. There would be periods where I'm just like, I'm so happy and giddy and everything's making me laugh. Like I'm high as balls off of like fucking cocaine or something. I know, everything was just fucking hilarious to me. And then you have your low points where it's just like, why am I even alive? Your high points where everything just made you feel like you were the best. But there's also some medical side effects with it, with like feeling really, really sick. And that didn't go away for like 2-3 months. The first 3 days were somewhat easy, but after those first 3 days, it was like all downhill until I was completely off of it. Which took about 2 months if I remember correctly. My girlfriend hated me during these times because I was a emotional roller coaster. Like, I was the epitome of an emotional roller coaster. So, getting past that, I know a lot of people that have anxiety disorders and really, really want to do stuff, and they just can't because they can't feel the need to, like, actually get up and do something. They're gonna be embarrassed. They're not gonna be happy doing it. Every excuse you could possibly think of, they can make. I know this because I've done it before. So getting up on stage was a huge feat for me. There's been this joke I've been running around in my head. I don't know exactly how to like say it yet, so this is gonna come off completely wrong. But a lot of people, whenever they go on stage, they exude confidence, and they're like, all manly, and I'm just the most confident person in the world. And they'll get all the chicks because they can smell the pheromones coming off of them. And I go on stage, I'm just excreting sweat and peeing myself a little bit. Everything that could be gross by a human body is currently coming out of me. I'm even like drooling on stage, a little bit of vomit coming out one side of my mouth. And yeah, breaking the initial stage fright of getting on stage was definitely not easy. And I'm really happy with all the feedback I'm getting. Some people are being overly nice, some people are being overly mean. I love all sides of it because I know I didn't do great, but I feel like I did okay as a beginner, so I love like the confidence building that the people that are giving me positive reactions are giving me. But I also love the negative reactions, that way I know what to improve on, and I can get back up on stage and everything else. Even with video cameras, if I'm doing regular audio recording, if I'm by myself, I'm awkward as fuck. I don't know what to say, don't know what to do. I've done a few live streams, and they basically all did the same thing, where I'm just like, how do I talk? And yeah, if I'm with my friends or buddies, it's a lot easier for me. But I'm entering a new stage of my life where it's time for me to take control of how my anxiety controls me. Because I really want to do this. I really want to, like, entertain people, make people laugh, make people think, make people cry, make, all the emotions. I think emotions are a wonderful thing, and I think they're, like, what drives society and everything else, and emotions are, like, really what matters in life. Like, I don't even care that much about, like, fucking electronics and shit, and I was a software engineer forever. I've always been big into video games and everything else. Had to take a vape break. I'm starting sweat from my forehead. That's just part of the anxiety. Like, even doing camera right now, I'm starting sweat. You probably can't see it, even though I have a pretty good camera. It's just one of those things some people have to deal with, and sadly I'm one of them. However, I do want to thank everyone for all the kind words, all the feedback, people telling me that just keep doing it, and eventually I won't be as awkward or nervous, which is definitely true, because if you do something even as a nervous person all the time, eventually it's a lot less nerve-wracking and you can do what needs to be done. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching us here at Beers and Bews.